Is the Akashic field around us? Is is it a place? Is it just embedded in the code of the universe? Where is it exactly?
The Akashic field is not something that is. It's not, one you can say that the universe has an Akashic field, or the universe has the characteristics of an Akashic field. I say the universe is an Akashic field. This so-called subject-predicate way of explaining things. And this green, this is an object, hard object, and is green. The object and its predicate. That doesn't apply to the new quantum science, to the new information about the nature of the world. Things are together with the characteristics, with their properties. They are not separable. There is no background basis. There is no pure matter, for example, or pure field on which we inscribe their experiences. The whole universe is a field, and it's everything that happens is part of that field. So the cosmic field, I think the Akashic field, is our approach, our understanding of the Akashic field. This is how the universe appears to us. It appears to us as a beyond sensory Akashic type of a field in which all things are present that have been past. I don't believe the future is present. I don't think the future has been done, has been created. It is yet to be created. But certainly when it's created, it will be created very largely in reference to what has gone in the past. Again, not deterministically, not by a unique way determining this is what happened in the past, therefore it must now happen that next time in the future. And I think there is real freedom for philosophical-minded listeners. I recommend looking at Alfred North Whitehead's Metaphysics and Philosophy. He described all these things that were before the quantum physics became known, but he described it in terms of a single logical scheme of how things hang together, how all things conspire, as it were, to create any one thing, and how any one thing is present in all other things. So it's present in our mind, in our imagination, in our consciousness, and now we are hunting it down. And turns out that this is as good a physics as we can get, as good an account of reality as science can deliver to us.
What role do you believe that the Akashic records play in our understanding of phenomena like reincarnation, past lives, interdimensional experiences?
But if everything is present that has been ever happened, is still present, obviously the reincarnation is not a process, it's just a recall. And similar is better with going back to the idea of a cloud. It's there. It has to be cloud up. It has to be called up. So our past lives are still present, but we can't normally access it through an ordinary states of consciousness. We can, however, enter deeper states, and we can literally call up again those lives or those episodes, those happenings that have been going on in the past and that interest us particularly. Everything that's happened is in principle recallable, including our past lives, including other people's past lives, and things that have happened even a long time ago on this planet.
Can the Akashic field help us have a better understanding of what consciousness is?
What constitutes it, the field?
Yeah. No,
Quantum.
How can the Akashic field help us understand what consciousness as a concept is?
Well, consciousness, again, goes back to, I want to go back to what I said a moment ago. It's not as though we have consciousness, as though we have a brain, and we have cells in our body and interactions, and that creates consciousness. I think consciousness is very much part of the quanta that make up our bodies. Consciousness is a feature. I wouldn't say a property because it's a separate thing, but a feature and a hallmark of reality. This is a conscious universe. It is a universe that we can perceive as conscious, as before we used to perceive it as being material and just passive matter following eternal laws in the Newtonian physics. Now we can conceive consciousness as being the cosmos itself. The cosmos is a conscious emergence, or rather the emergence of consciousness from a deeper layer. Deeper layer is a potential for consciousness. You all have this potential. The potential is there in the universe. We recall it. We are still in the position, I want to recall the position of going back and calling up from the cloud what we think we are interested in, what we really want to know. And because that cloud contains all the things, and our passcode to it to pursue this similar is our altered state. In an altered state, we have a key to these experiences. In ordinary states, they are maybe hunches that we cannot follow up, maybe not even aware of. They are there, but we are not sensing it. We sense this broader, deeper reality in a modified state of consciousness, in which we attain to a much broader spectrum of events than what we do in ordinary states.
To watch the full video, click on the link below, and don't forget to subscribe.